What's up, Dalton? If we can get some of these other guys in. What's up, rascals? I did get a little bit of paint, guys, on the Camaro I'm going to do for Fred Henry. That's just the primer. Took the Camaro emblems off the side of the fenders there and off the actual trunk lid. Still got to get it off of the front right there. Right there. All right. We got Josh coming.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, buddy? I figured the other Josh would have beat you in.
I don't know.
I didn't put up a notification, so I just built it and came straight in. So
I don't know. It said live when I clicked on YouTube on my computer.
Yeah, he may be doing something right this second, but it ain't no biggie. I started watching your video you did today, your live, and some stuff came up, so I had to get off of it, and I got to go back and watch it. That one you did with Russ.
It's a good interview.
Yeah, I started watching it, but we ended up having to go to the store, and I think we probably spent about an hour and a half trying to get in and out of the freaking store. It's just horrible.
Me and my wife, we've got it pretty well figured out to where we don't even go in the store to do grocery shopping anymore. We just use the apps.
Yep. And order your stuff, go pick it up.
Yeah. And even if they don't have it, they'll ship it to you.
I got you.
And it's you like an hour and a half in the store just walking around picking out stuff, or you know, 10 minutes doing the app and then drive to the store, pick it up, bring it home.
Yeah. You know? Well, I mean, the thing is that you go to the damn store and you walk around in there for an hour and you spend another hour standing in line trying to get out of the damn place.
Yeah. It's like, and then it's all online, so you can just debit card it, and it's so much easier.
Well, I mean, and the thing was, you know, we was trying to figure out what we wanted to do for dinner tonight, and you know, we just all it was just a spur of the moment thing.
I get you.
So we did nachos, which was something simple.
It's all that matters.
Yeah, that was real simple. I mean, on the weekend we don't try to do no big meal and stuff like that. So I did get a little bit done on my. I'm gonna put it back up here, and I know people get tired of seeing this thing, but I did get a little bit done on my my 55. I got the wheelie bars on the back of it. If you can see them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
But got that. I got the fuel rail put in, and the coil packs that I got are, I think, a little bit too big. I don't know if they really are or not, but I may paint them up. I'm gonna have to have another set of coil packs to put on that 572 that I'm gonna pull these out of, because it's an LS3. Oh, cool. It's got to have coil packs on it. So I was thinking about making them, and when I started trying to make them, I went, recording now. All packs on it, so I was thankful. What's up, Andrew?
I just switched over to my laptop.
I hear you. The picture's much better.
Mm-hmm. Funny, my phone
the other Josh hadn't made it in. He was wanting to come in. There he is right there. Speak of it.
Okay, so maybe Josh can see it better now.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Hang on a minute and I'll put you up. Hold on. Let me get you up there. Much better.
Or not.
Much better. Yeah, that looks good. That is absolute more better.
Yeah.
See it a lot better on that camera than the other one.
Yeah, and unfortunately my phone is all Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and I don't have earbuds, so
yeah.
I refuse to pay that much money for something just to listen to. Considering I don't use my phone to listen to music.
Right.
Funny, well, I use it to message people.
If I do, I listen to music. It's free, so I'm not paying somebody to stream it.
No, fuck that.
Exactly. Okay, so
what you done drug out now, Josh? You went from a Mustang.
This is a 70.5 Camaro split bumper. This is getting a ZZ632 big block.
I hear you.
But I'm doing a wide body on this car too, so I figure, well, I've got the fenders here, so I might as well go ahead. I'm already in the mode of doing wide bodies.
Doing wide bodies, yep.
So why the hell not, you know? I've already done one tonight, might as well do the other one.
Yep. It'll be ready to go. No, you've done more than one. I mean, one tonight. That'll be two. And you've been put in on the F100.
Yeah.
Yep.
We done got on Andrew's nerves. He's wiping screens off and cameras off. And
well, I could just move to my phone and get it over and done with.
It's got a much better picture, I'm telling you, than that other camera did anyway.
Yeah.
This thing's going to require some extra motivation.
I did get
okay.
When we was on.
We're gonna hold off on messing with this one for tonight because I'm gonna have to get the Dremel out, and I don't feel like cleaning up that fucking mess. It's okay though. I got something else I can show you, Terry.
I was just gonna show you. I did get the Camaro in primer this morning. That's the one I'm doing for Fred.
That's nice.
If I ever get the chance to actually get it done.
Oh, I thought you were going to show me a 55 Chevy again.
No. It's sitting right here if you want to see it again.
Yeah.
One that's been painted 1,800 times.
Yeah. That's the 54. It's up in the case. We ain't fooling with it.
Hey, it's a new stream, so you can at least bring it out 2 or 3 times.
That's right. I can show it 2 or 3 more times, right? I didn't get much done on it, man. I put the wheelie bars on it. I said I could at least put those on, and I just need the coil pack so I can wire that motor. When I get that motor wired, I've got to put the water pump on it. And I'm going to put an electric fan on the front side of the radiator. I can't put it on the back side. So I guess I'm gonna have a fan that's gonna be blowing air over the radiator instead of pulling air over the radiator.
Okay.
I don't have any room. My piping on my turbos are actually almost touching the radiator. I ain't even gonna put it up there and let y'all see it because I'll have to show it. I'll have to show the 55 again. Sometimes enough is enough, right?
Oh goodness!
Here he goes with another F100.
No, this is the electric one.
Well, like I said, another F100.
I got to show you something real quick. I got my wheels down. I finally found a set of these wheels, like I was talking about the other day, for sale. Joel just started selling these. Probably already sold out. Did you see these wheels?
Yeah, like the old Steelies.
The old classic Ford
Steely
steel wheels.
Steel wheel.
These would be body colored and then have a chrome center cap in them.
Yeah.
This is what's going under the electric F100.
Gonna be the same Steely, just a deep dish, a deeper
Deep
dish.
dish with a bigger diameter.
Yep.
And a wider tire.
Yep. That'll make it look good.
So what we end up with.
So when you put the motor in that thing, is the motor gonna be as a regular motor? You gonna turn it sideways and put them on each wheel?
Oh, it'll go in there like a standard engine. I am, however, thinking about doing a transfer case with an independent front suspension and making it all-wheel drive, just to kind of try to modernize it a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good.
Yeah, I mean, it'll have like a factory ride height kind of look to it. You know, I'm just going to go for like a really clean, you know, nicely finished truck.
Hey, you could make that the old Ford F-150 Lightning.
Yeah.
Instead of it being a 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning.
Well, yeah, okay.
You know what I mean, Josh? They
Yeah.
coming out with that
The new Lightning. The funny thing,
Lightning fully electric.
the funny thing about that truck is the company that I work for just ordered 100 of those.
Yeah, might be a while before they get them.
Yep, they put in asked one tree, put in an order for 100 of them. All right, so
What's up,
this
man?
is going to be essentially a live kit review.
I got you. Andrew's still messing with his cameras and stuff. We lost him again.
Oh, I thought you were opening.
That's that 72, right?
Yep. I want to check it out.
I think I got one around here somewhere. I'm not real sure.
Oh man, you got the Coca-Cola machine and everything.
Yeah.
I got that right here.
Wow, man, that grill detail's nice.
You know what's funny?
Oh yeah. Hey, check that out. So instead of just having the standard grill,
Yeah.
they give you the steel bezel grill also.
That's right.
You can put some black panel line wash down in that and really get the detail out of it.
Yep.
And it's molded in red.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Saw something I don't like already. Tell me it's not true. It is true.
Full seats. You might have to do away with that and put your custom stuff in it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make a custom interior.
You're gonna have to take the Dremel to it.
It is what it is. I'll make it work. I'll make something work.
Hang on, I got Andrew back. There he is.
Yeah, I went backwards when I shouldn't have.
Josh, here's you was talking about the Coke machine. That's freaking Coke machine. It came in one of the kits I bought from Walmart. I can't remember exactly which one. I think it came in the Cameo. That is actually a metal Coke machine, hand dolly. It's not plastic. It is actually metal. It is heavy.
So is there decals and stuff to put on that then in the
Yes,
kit?
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Now, if it just wasn't all white, it'd be almost perfect.
Well,
Paint it.
it's yeah. I mean, you can paint it. And this one here came out of one of the other kits. It's kind of the, I would say, let me throw it back up here. If we can turn it a little bit where you can see it, but that's the one that's got the glass on the top. You put the decal right there in that third slot. You put the glass over it, Coca-Cola decal, and then you got the six buttons across here. And,
okay.
Can't really see it real well.
No, that's cool.
There's a top-loading fridge too that you can get.
Yep. Yeah, I got that one too.
If the models didn't suck so bad, almost every single one of them.
There's the Coke bottles that come with it.
Oh, that's nifty.
But yeah, that's that one that you're talking about, Andrew, that chest, that thing's from I think it's from like the 60s. I remember that when I was a kid.
See, there's the idea that I want to go for an older Chevy.
What,
hang on.
Truck with one wheel?
Yeah. One wheel, no cab.
No, just the height, tire and wheel kind of combo.
Oh.
Just a 37 with a 15-inch wheel.
Is that one gonna have a diesel motor in it?
No, this will be a small block Chevrolet.
I got
you. That'll be a small block Chevy if I even.
You could actually put a Duramax in it.
Well, I have a Duramax here.
I know you do. That's what I said. You can always put a Duramax in it.
Yeah, I've got a Duramax here ready to go in it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what Chevy uses, the Duramax.
A beautiful cab.
Yeah, just a sucky ass interior.
Yeah. I don't know, man. End up having to make a
Dremel will take care of it though.
Either make a custom interior tub or, like you said, get my Dremel out and
cut that seat panel out and put you some styrene in the bottom all the way to the front and make your own.
This is okay. Well, now we have another.
Yeah, appreciate it, Leadhead. I tell you what, those are actually getting mailed to as soon as I get them packed up and get shit situated. They're going to. There, his is mowed in red. They're going to. Where's he at? Ireland. Keith.
Coke machine.
Yep, same one I got. It's just in red. I'm sending all that Coke stuff to Ireland, plus gonna send a kit over there to him. Gonna send a Western Star Coca-Cola kit over there to him.
Found another issue.
He probably thinks that I forgot about him, but it's just he don't realize what I got going on right now. So, what else do you find? Yeah, you got to build a frame.
I'm gonna end up building a chassis.
Yep.
But that's okay, because
that right there ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
No,
I already know that ain't gonna work.
Absolutely not. So we'll get a chassis built. No big deal. Be a little bit more work, but I mean, I like scratch building. You know, it's one of my favorite things to do.
Yep. Yep.
At least if I scratch build a chassis, I know for a fact it'll be right.
I just don't have a whole lot of. I mean, I say I don't. I've got some of the newer model trucks, but I'd like to take one of these 56 Fords and put it up on a 4-wheel drive frame myself.
We'll see that 53 COE 600 that I built, that Jimmy Flintstone body.
Yep.
I've got another one of those Jimmy Flintstone cabs in my closet. And I thought about taking the bed from either a 53 kit or a 56 kit and doing a full truck with a lift kit, tires, wheels, all that fun stuff under it.
Right. Yeah, I'm hoping that Miguel gets some of that stuff printed out, because I'd like to have a lift. I got some 4-wheel drive chassis up here from that 76 Chevy Sport truck. Is 4-wheel drive. I can change it over to that, or I can actually put it on that deserter body.
Actually, I'm gonna take this, put it up. I'm gonna be fucking with this one.
Yeah, you got some sweet looking stuff, man. As far as lead head, I've looked at a few things on your channel. You got some nice stuff, man.
I'm gonna watch the video on that 442 that he just posted today. I'm gonna watch that later.
Man, I'm telling you, he goes all out on them when he does them. I'm telling you. If I go out, I mean, think about it, Fred. How long Fred's had Cheese Whiz done, and I'm still working on my 55 because I just ain't had the stuff to do what I wanted to do with it. Just took me longer, a lot longer. So, and it may take me even longer than that to get this Camaro built for him too. So who knows? It is what it is. It is like we said. Yep. I like that.
That's a 50 F6.
Yep.
That is going to get assembled with this lovely little piece.
We ain't running a race building models.
That's going to get assembled with this lovely little piece of equipment.
It looks like a little old rollback. Yeah. Old ramp truck.
There you go.
Yeah, that's gonna look sweet right there.
Be a 50, just a 50 flatbed kind of wedge truck.
Yep.
It'll use the AMT Coca-Cola Ford C600 stake truck suspension and all that stuff. Tires and wheels out of that kit.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. Matter of fact, those 72 Chevy ramp trucks that they did here not long ago. I got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Probably one of those ain't gonna be a ramp truck. They try to make a short, do like you did, make a short wheelbase out of it.
I've got this. which was free from Jimmy Flintstone.
Yeah, I think you showed us that, didn't you?
No, this is another one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a 28 Model A.
Oh,
Sweet.
that's cool.
Like that.
Yeah, it's a 28 Model A body.
You know, I've looked at some of that Jimmy Flintstone stuff and I ain't never bought none of it because I wasn't real sure of the quality. You know what I mean?
It's nice once you sand it up and clean it.
Yeah.
They look like shit coming out of the box, but once you clean them up, they're pretty nice. And then that's a Bonneville.
Chop, top.
Blower poured on it and everything.
Yes, sir. I've got, let's see if I can get over here to it without knocking everything down.
I've got a bunch of resin stuff. I mean, all kinds of resin body. I've got two. I'll show you a couple other ones too that I've got.
I ain't got a bunch, but I do have a. I did buy this one here because I liked the way it was. And to be honest with you, I can't even tell you. Let's see. I'll have to look at the paperwork in here. Let's see.
Okay, Josh, you ready? I'll show you some Jimmy Flintstone.
Oh yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah.
49
Yeah.
Merc.
Yeah.
Ready? With the trailer.
The trailer that goes with it. I could have bought one of those at Atlanticon. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's a sick ride. The only thing you gotta do is
I
figure out how you're gonna put it all together.
Here's that same 53 COE that I built my big blue truck out of. 53 cab over 4-door.
Oh, there you go.
And you move over all the AMT kit parts to this, but you do have to have two interior tubs because that truck's a single cab and this one's a 4-door.
That's when you need the 49 Merc from AMT. Or 48.
Here's one I got.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They clean up nice.
That came from Reliable Resins, where that came from. I like
See this?
pop up, you know, the popped up lights like they are.
And that's a 29 Ford.
Hang on, let me get you back up there.
Look how smooth the back is.
Oh yeah, looking good on that.
I got that, and then I got a couple more over here I got to show you too.
And with
This
that,
guy.
I gotta go because I gotta get up early in the morning.
All right, man.
Appreciate you coming in, Andrew.
See ya.
Later, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I bought that because you don't normally see this body anywhere as far as the type that it is. It's a 41. It's actually a 41 Willis is what it is.
Yeah, this is a 41. This is a 41 Chevy.
Yep.
I actually have another one of these cabs separate, which I'm going to use for a different project.
Right.
Then my Peterbilt cab, as you know, is a Jimmy Flintstone cab.
Yeah.
Let me get back. Stuff. This in the box.
Oh, what am I printing, Frankie B? The last thing I printed was for my son.
Here you go. And this one come off eBay. This is a Pro Mod C7 Corvette Stingray Roadster shell.
I remember you showing that one.
Yeah, and this one's gonna get a Proline Hemi and slick skinnies, full tube chassis, all that fun shit.
Right.
But I got one more thing I need to show you.
Wait, there's more?
There's one more. It's in a truck box, but it's not a truck.
Uh-oh.
This is metal. It is metal. It's a die cast. Started out as a die cast. But my daily driver is a 2004 Ford Crown Vic.
How about that?
I'm going to go in and do all kind of shit to this to make it look like I would want my Crown Vic to look.
That's right.
So I'm going to go in and sand off all the paint, redo it. I don't know. It'd be kind of different messing with messing with metal. So
yeah, if it's metal, just get you some paint stripper and put on it, and they'll take it all off.
yeah.
But this is the other one that I've got, which it ain't nothing spectacular or nothing, but it's a Pro Stock
Vega or
Pinto.
Pinto.
Yeah, it's a Pro Stocker. You got all the stuff for the hood and the dash and all that stuff in the little bag on the inside of it. So got it from Competition Resins, where I got that from.
Yeah.
I hadn't bought a whole lot of resin stuff. Like I say, I had looked at some of that Jimmy Flintstone stuff, and I just wasn't sure, how it was going to be, and I couldn't. But I mean, since I know somebody now that's buying it,
It's good once you clean it up, and
yeah, that's the way that 41 Willis is.
yeah, once you clean that shit up, it does really good. It's and the people at Jimmy Flintstone Studios are really, really, really easy to work with. If something's not right,
yeah,
they will write it, and a lot of times he'll send you a bunch of free shit to go with the stuff that you've already got. Like,
I got you.
A third of the bodies I've got from him, he just threw them in there. Like, here you go. Here's some extra stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, they're awesome. Awesome to deal with.
Yeah, Frankie B. Let me put this up, man. I ain't even thought about doing this. I ain't even thought about doing this. But yeah, and later I may buy some other stuff. I'll get back in there and look at it after we get ourselves back, situated. Everything.
Absolutely.
I've got to get me some freaking paint things from Miguel, because my paint keeps falling off of my damn shelf over here. I get tired of it. Frankie, if you want to come on, buddy. I figured Miguel will be back here for too long.
He will. He always does.
I ain't staying on here to midnight. Yeah, I mean, you have to, a lot of that stuff you have to have donor kits for, and I don't really have the donor kits is the thing. So I'm kind of picky and choosy of what I get. That 41 Willis, actually, you can use that stone, and I can't remember what it is, that freaking Willis. Where have I got that thing at? Probably ain't even here. Those 41 wheelers, just old regular 41 wheelers chassis will fit up underneath it. And what I bought that Pinto for was to make a Bob Glidden Pinto. Because that's what, when he first started out, he started out with a Pinto. What's up, Conan? He also drove an Opel. What is an Opel? No. Hang on. Bob Glidden. Bob Glidden. See if we can get some pictures of. Sad that the man ain't with us no more. Oh goodness. Championship. They got videos on here. Pictures of Bob Glidden dragster. He drove a, what is that? A Ford Pinto, which is this car right here. If I can get my thing over here. Oh, he drove that car right there.
That's cool. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
One of the cars he first started out in, and he also drove. I think this is a Dodge Omni. He drove that. But he drove.
Oh wow!
He also drove one car that was unbeaten throughout his career. Nobody could beat him. It had a 429 Cobra Jet motor in it. It was a Ford. Remember that car?
That's cool.
Yep.
That's an old Ford Fairmont. That car was unbeaten through its reign of racing. He was the one that actually produced that 429 Cobra Jet motor. Nobody didn't know what it was. Ford actually bought it out from under him. They hired him, sponsored him with the Ford Fairmont, and when he ended up they ended up buying the right motor that he actually built. Kind of stole it from him.
Well, you know, it's the Ford way, right?
Yeah. Always their way. But I used to like watching him, and I remember when I was a kid, used to watch him all the time when he was drag racing. Him, Big Daddy Don Garlix, and used to like watching Bob Glidden when he was running against Warren Johnson.
Yeah, those names sound familiar.
He didn't always beat Warren. Warren was a hard competitor against Bob Glidden.
That sounds about right.
Not Bob, but Warren Johnson drove a Oldsmobile. See if I can find a picture of it. Warren Johnson's Oldsmobile. You'll know it because there's actually a plastic model of it. That's Warren Johnson's.
Yeah.
That's actually the kit. Mr. Revell kit.
There you go.
I actually think I got that kit. But he also, back in the day, that I think is I can't think of what that is, a Oldsmobile. I can't think. That's what he was running against Glidden back in the day. I can't remember what car that is.
That's a 2-door Chevelle, right?
No, that's an Oldsmobile. Warren Johnson's always run Oldsmobile. Just can't think of what it is. I'll see if they got a different view of the car. That way I can. That's an Oldsmobile Forenza. That's an Oldsmobile Forenza.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what he was running against Warren back when he was running a Fairmont. Or when he was racing Glidden, I'm sorry. But I think both of them, I know that Bob's gone, and I'm sure that Warren's probably about the same age or maybe a little older than Bob was. They're all gone. Yep, Deep Junk knew what it was when I put it up there. Forenza.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even see you had put it up. Matt Hill, model. Yep, G-Day, everyone. I hope you are safe and well. I will try to get back later. Chores at stacking wood for the winter. I hear you, brother. Be careful with it. Don't hurt yourself.
Absolutely. I'm really glad I went out today and bought some more of these plastic containers. I needed all that extra storage.
Yeah.
So nice to have.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of weird looking up, not seeing my drying rack jutting off the wall above me, but.
Yeah, I'm gonna once we get out of here and get settled in somewhere else, I'm gonna get a dehydrator where I ain't got to worry about these bodies drying down anymore.
Well, Brian or Terry, if you just take like a clean cardboard box,
yeah,
and cut a hole in it, and then stick a hair dryer in it, and then put the model inside of it, not directly in front of the hair dryer, right?
Right.
And then close the box. You can dry one of those, all that enamel stuff. I mean, it might take an hour, but I mean.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. I mean, I'm just this freaking Alclad that I got up here to spend a month sitting up here in the case. Now I just dare not touch it for a long period of time, because it just seems like it gets soft.
Well, I mean, that's what those guys at ILM and everybody say they used to do all the time with model kits and stuff. And it doesn't matter if it was, acrylic or enamel or lacquer. It'll dry quick because you're using hot air.
Oh yeah, we're out of there. Show you something.
Let me put this up here so you can read it, Josh.
I put a payment down on her after seeing your bill. Yeah, I bet.
Talking to the other Josh, he put on a 148 SR71 Blackbird.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the kits that I was building are the old Revell or the old Testors kits, excuse me. So you should have a lot better kit than than I even had. I still haven't bought one of the Revell Blackbirds yet, but I'm definitely looking at doing so. So you'll have to keep us posted on how the build goes for you.
Yep. All right, Leadhead, man. Appreciate you stopping in. You're welcome in here anytime, brother. I know you play time's over with, getting close to bedtime.
Yeah, it's still early. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I don't even think it's 8 o'clock yet. No, it's a little after.
Yeah, it's quarter after on you. It's your time.
There you go, Terry.
Look, I done been out there too many times, so I know what it is out there. I don't go out there no more, but yeah, that's nice looking right there, man. That is freaking sweet, son.
Then the chassis for the Peterbilt.
You ready to get some paint on just about it, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. And I'll show you something else if you'll look. If you see back around in here,
yeah,
you see how the chassis is built?
Yep.
Like you can see the same lines where all the pieces came together and
how
everything's built in there.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of sanding and filling all the seam lines, I cut out these plate pieces.
Yep, covered
and put them on there, and it covered them.
Yep.
And I did the same for the sides.
Mm-hmm.
The top up here. I did the same for the fronts.
Yep.
It stops back here behind this, and it's cut off at an angle.
Right.
But this chassis is relatively strong.
That's a good thing.
And I'll tell you something else too. Now this is where scratch building gets fun. You see the airbags that are up front?
Yeah.
You know those ain't airbags?
What are they, Cheerios?
What kind of tires are they?
So you know that Antonov AN225 that I just bought that's going to be in flight?
Yeah, that's the wheels off of it.
These airbags are made out of tires off the landing gear of that plane. And it just so happened that they're just about the perfect size for this.
Cool.
Well, that's awesome.
Nice.
And like I said before, the entire chassis construction and all that's it's pre-pinned.
Yeah.
So there's pins in all of this here. Every bit of this back here is pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Just about got 2 speeding tickets, so I figured it was time to come home and see what you guys were up to.
Just sitting here and shooting the bull, Deep Junk. That's all. Doing a little bit of modeling. Did a little bit today, not much. Make a little bit of progress here and there. Just got other things going on.
That radiator is fucking huge.
Have you got any dibs on your grill yet?
Yeah, earlier I was talking about I bought I think it's an 18th scale.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a parts lot.
Right.
For 18th scale. It's like a 33 or 34 Ford Phaeton, I think is how you pronounce the name. And I'm going to use the grill out of that kit if it's not too.
It's got that pointed grill. Phaeton.
Yeah, it's got that kind of grill that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But the problem with it, which I mean, I was going to change it anyway, is everything inside the grill bezel is all solid. There's like you can't look at the grill and see through it. So what I've elected to do is when it gets here, I'm going to go into it. I'm going to cut all of the middle part out, and I bought some wire metal mesh.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go in and make
you
my own. Yeah, I'm going to make my own mesh grill.
That'll work.
So now I'm trying to figure out mocking up a radiator.
If I can ever get the balls to cut this damn chassis off for this damn Camaro, that's gonna be the big thing. I gotta section it.
Yep, I'm now working on hacking up a radiator to go in this thing, and then once the radiator's done, I'm gonna go in and figure out what to do about an intercooler.
Well, you can put it back there behind the radiator somewhere, right there on the other side. You probably put it on the other side of the grill. I mean, the frame, right?
Well, the intercooler, the way the intercooler will have to work for this turbo kit, because it's going to be an air-to-air intercooler.
Yeah.
I could do a water-to-air intercooler, but what I'll do is on this turbo kit, the two tubes coming off the compressor housings for the turbo will run down and into the sides of the intercooler. And the intercooler will be a big block, and then the two charge pipes will be down into the front of it. It's just fabbing up the intercooler so that it actually fits on this chassis. And I don't have a whole lot of room for it, but I've got enough room to stuff a pretty good size intercooler on this thing. So once the intercooler
right there on the back side, the frame rails, where you putting the radiator?
Yeah, but see, the thing is I don't have enough room hardly.
No, I'm talking about on the motor side.
No, it'll fit all up in this area.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
See, like you take, I know that passenger side turbo is going to fold down, but that's fine.
Yeah, you got plenty of room right there, brother. Yep.
So it'll sit in that opening on the front, on the back side of the railing back here.
Right.
The intercooler will occupy most of that area.
Yep.
And then the radiator is going to occupy most of this area.
Right up under the front.
Under the front of it. Now, I know that in a real vehicle, 90% of the time you're supposed to run your intercooler in front of the radiator.
Right.
But on open wheel vehicles, on an open wheel vehicle, a lot of times you don't have to, on an open wheel vehicle, a lot of times it doesn't matter where the intercooler's at as long as it's got some kind of free flowing air in or around it.
You could actually have fans on it just like you do a radiator.
Yep. Do what?
Can you tell me, try to tell AJ how?
Tell him to look for a YouTube channel called Super Sport Model Shop.
Called?
Should be showing up as a live right at the top.
Just partially.
Hello. I'll get him to throw a link down there. All right. Very good. But I think my brother's wanting to get in on this live.
Tell him come on. I just throwed it in there.
AJ, if you can hear me, click the link that's in the comments section on YouTube, and it'll take you through, and then you just follow it from there.
Yeah, just have to shut the YouTube down when you get into the StreamYard, because if you don't, Still have an echo.
But yeah, I think that's gonna work. I just need to, keep trying to figure out.
I have to fab some more stuff up. I mean, it's a lot of fabbing up on that truck. But then again, it's just like we've said on numerous other occasions, there won't be another one like it.
And part of me doesn't even know if I'm going to run this radiator or not, because I want to run either a dual fan radiator or a quad fan radiator or something,
Well, it's like me on this 55. I want to put fans on it, but I can't put the fans on the backside of the radiator because my piping is so close to the radiator. So I'm like fans on the front of it, pushing air through the radiator. But I'm not running an intercooler either. Yep. That's man, I'm telling you, that's going to be sick.
It's just crazy, man. Oh my God.
When you're building something like that, you kind of going for the radical look, and it's damn sure got it. Ain't no doubt about it. It looks good. I mean, it really does. I just can't. I've never been able to take my thoughts of my imagination to be able to build stuff like that without seeing something. I got to see it. I mean, it's just like 55. I need to have an intercooler for the turbos to actually be going to, and I ain't got enough room in the 55 to put an intercooler in there.
Yeah. And see, people don't realize that running a turbocharged engine without an intercooler is extremely unhealthy.
Oh, I know. That car that I'm building there is pretty much like a drag car.
Yeah, it's extremely
unhealthy. One shot. It's not something you're gonna be able to drive around on the street. That's what I'm saying.
Unless the only time you can run a turbocharged car without an intercooler is if you're running on meth.
Yep. Makes it run cooler.
No, I take that back. The only time you can run a turbocharged car without a radiator is on meth, not without an intercooler.
No, I've got the radiator in it. It just ain't got an intercooler for the turbos.
Yeah.
But I can't get it all.
I've even went in already and added my drive shaft. That's the drive shaft. That's all you get for a drive shaft.
It ain't much.
But that's the distance between the drop box and the back of the engine. That's all there is.
Got a big old transmission behind it.
Big ass Allison auto.
See, and then another thing is I would never even begin to know where to even look for all this stuff, these turbos and all that kind of stuff that you've been buying and all. I ain't got a clue. But,
I found
been buying that stuff from Iceman, which is the motors for these cars and stuff. But other than that, I hadn't been buying anything else. But I mean, you got good ideas, I mean, I like what you've done, and it gives me ideas. But I don't want to take stuff that you've done and apply it to stuff that I'm doing.
Stuff only stays unique to one person or one group of people until somebody else goes and does it after.
I mean, I'm more interested myself in taking a 4-wheel drive and putting a lift under it and putting some bigger tires under it and just having kind of I don't know if you'd call it box stock or what you want to call it, but
Yeah.
It is what it is, I'm not trying to steal anything from anybody, but I mean, looking at stuff you've done, you get, you can get some different ideas, but
Well, it just gives you inspiration, Which, I mean, if there's any way I can help somebody achieve something different, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care a bit in the world to help them out, you know.
Well, I'm gonna take this. You remember that bed I showed you? This little bed right here. And probably what I'm gonna do with it is I'm gonna make this like a and you don't see this, you know. Hang on, I'll get this up there. You don't see these all the time. This is like a welding truck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a dually out of it, just like you see on a pipeline welding truck.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have a set of, you know, a little bit wider mud grip tires on the back of it, and it'll be 4-wheel drive, but it's gonna have this bed on it, but it ain't gonna be sitting way up off the ground either, you know. So I'm gonna need the welding machine and all that stuff to go on it.
Yeah.
And it'll be something different, you know. But I mean, that's off the ways. I ain't even seen no more of these on there anymore. That guy that made those. AJ Jerome.
That would be him.
That looks like I thought I just added him. I did. What's up, AJ?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just got off work.
I hear you.
Buddy, this is my younger brother, AJ. AJ, this is Terry and Josh.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yep, you too. We just hanging around, shooting the bull, and showing off junk we're trying to build.
Yeah, don't blame me. I got me a small collection. I ain't worked on it. Well, I built a Dakota, but it didn't turn out too bad.
I don't get a whole lot of time to do anything on mine. I work all during the week, and I mainly get to do my building on the weekend. That's about it.
Yeah, this was an easy build. But there it is.
Yep. Hang on.
Found it at the Atlanta Con Model Show. I thought it was pretty neat.
Yep.
I got so many kits, though. I don't know which one to start. Thinking about doing the General Lee, but
yeah. Well, I have to ask for permission to show my stuff because I show it too much.
Just whatever you do, don't repaint it 4 times.
No, I'm not dropping it. Not again.
Yeah, don't drop this one.
Better knock on wood, man.
That's Kit Bash 55 that I've done. Get my hand back here where you can see the wheelie bar. That's actually a Fred Henry build along that he did a few months back, and I'm still working on mine, but interior is all painted in. You can't really see it, but it's tan and lighter sand color on the inside. And it's got an LS3 in it. So we got a few things that we building on. We got a 69 Camaro V28 RS SS, whatever you want to call it. And I got a 54 panel up here I turned into a gasser.
Get out my Corvette stuff because I'm going to dig out those tail lights.
Been waiting on it. He done froze up on us or something.
That's weird.
There he is. He's moving now.
I don't know if
I can get this one out of here.
I got a question for you guys.
Might have an answer.
This General Lee is molded in orange, but the valve covers, the wheels, the front bumper is plated in chrome. Do you know if this kit requires any paint or no?
I would paint it.
It's molded in orange. It didn't come with decals though.
I would
But the reason why we paint we do the paint on it is because if you look at that body, more than likely on the top of that body somewhere, you're gonna see where they actually poured that mold. It's gonna have a wave line in it.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you about that Baldwin Motion Camaro that I gave you, where you see the mold lines in it? You needed to paint
Yeah, the
over.
green one.
Yeah,
Same sort of deal.
that's why we paint, because if you look on the top of that car somewhere, you're gonna see a little swirl in that pour where they poured it. And that's why we paint it, to get rid of that discoloration.
The only people that I've really seen that make model kits where you don't have to Tamiya, you wouldn't have to paint them is probably Tamiya.
Tamiya and that what is it?
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima or whatever it is. Those kits are pretty good about not needing to be painted.
Fujimi's got some good
Oh.
stuff too.
Mom, who's 7 feet tall?
Like Benjamin Burnley.
No, he's not.
He's about 6'7".
Oh, he's 6'4".
He's
I'm gonna do this one more time. Hopefully I don't drop it.
I didn't even recognize him. We gotta go see this. We gotta go see
Back in the screen there.
Yeah, I see a swirl in the front corner, but I
Yeah.
don't know where to get decals from. I don't think it came with any.
Well, see, that kit was the whole, it's got a rebel flag in it, so they send you the American flag.
They didn't send me crap.
Yeah, they probably didn't even put decals in it because that was back when they were raising hell about the rebel flag. But here's the 54 that I've been doing. DJ,
Nice.
that was supposed to be just a regular panel truck, and turned it into a gasser.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, I've always been kind of intrigued by gassers, the way they're set up and everything.
Well, that kid is supposed to actually look like this right here.
So you did some modification to it.
Yeah, it's sitting a little bit higher. I can ever get the damn.
Yeah, it turned out good. What color paint is that?
The paint that I painted it is actually Alclad transparent red.
Looks good.
You have to airbrush it because Alclad don't come in a can.
I got to order a new Iwata Sprint Jet. The one I ordered came with a busted valve, and I called eBay to get my money back, and they never refunded it. So I've got a basically useless airbrush I can't even use.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you pay it with PayPal?
No, I think I just used my card.
Oh well.
Yeah. Set you up a PayPal account. That way PayPal will give you money back.
Yeah.
PayPal is wonders for our hobby.
Yeah, because eBay don't give a crap.
Not hell, my brother tried helping me, and like I said, they're like, "Oh, we'll refund your money," and they never did. So I was out like $184.
I just don't. Like I told you, I just don't think you tried hard enough when you were trying to get a refund on it.
I called and called and called, but that number that you found, they changed. They disconnected the line. And then the guy, the seller, for some reason, my account was blocked or some shit, and then it was like I don't know. I couldn't get in touch with the guy. I figured you'd be able to send him a message or something, but apparently not.
Yeah. One of the
you're supposed to be able to return stuff. It don't make no difference whether it's actually PayPal or eBay. You're supposed to be able to return it on eBay too. So
What the?
who knows what's going on?
Yeah, I've got a couple of kits. I got about 20 kits right now. I got 7 at the AtlantaCon model show, but the most expensive kit I bought was a Jeep Grand Cherokee Tamiya. It's a ZJ Limited. That's like one of my favorite body styles for a Jeep. I used to have a Jeep Grand Cherokee with a 5.9 in it, so But I got that Tamiya kit, and it's really organized.
You see that? You see my? Wait a minute. Let me get my screen up here full so you can see.
Yeah, you get a lot more than I do.
You see that? You see that Corvette sitting up on top of that case right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know how much that cost?
How much?
That was put out in 1974. Probably some of the rarest models you're going to find, if you find them. That model, $450 I paid for it.
Well, the most I spent on the model is $85.
So,
I don't even.
That's right.
about to not bad. I mean, I done been watching them for a long time, but you know, done let too
I
many.
got a Revell monogram. My favorite year for GTO because they did the judge from 69 to 71. But I love the front end on the 69, but it's the deluxe kit. It came with 3 things of paint. I showed Josh the paint, and he's like, hell no. It was pretty bad. Hell, I ain't enough paint to do anything with it. It's just a little tiny. Oh, that looks good.
I'll go there just because I don't think Rysdam's seen this.
What is that, a 67 GTO?
That's a 67.
That's another one of my favorite years I've got. See, look, hang on,
That's a-
watch out for me. I like that, man. That looks good. Is that what? Have you ever heard of MPC?
Yep, that is an
Yeah,
MPC.
that's what that is. I ain't started. I ain't even opened it yet. It's still in the wrap and everything. But
Yeah, the dash is all painted in it. Bottom's all done up.
what color blue is that on the oil pan?
I just painted it. I don't know if it's called Pontiac blue or not. I painted it, just a light blue because Pontiac had light blue engine.
See, here's my most expensive one. Terry's done seen this.
Hang on. Oh yeah, the ship. Yamamoto.
Oh yeah. That's
Yep.
yeah.
That's
I
To
want to
me,
do
a
it
premium-
so bad, Josh. I don't know what to do. I've got a USS Alabama 350.
yeah, that's a 350th scale Tamiya premium IJN Yamato.
Yep.
Cost me $560.
Yeah, I bought I don't forgot who puts out. It may be.
I went and bought another $200 to $300 worth of photo in for it.
The Tamiya.
It's not. Yeah, that Alabama is not a. Don't have photo etch and everything to it, but it is a 350.
Yeah, here's mine right here. I actually just recently sold a Jeep that looked just like this, except it's silver. I sold it to a friend of mine.
Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, limited V8 with a 5.2 318.
Yep.
But I spent $85 on it.
Yep. It's a good looking truck.
I love them. Hell, I'm a Mopar guy. My truck, I've got a 2005 GMC Sierra. It's dropped off at my buddy's house right now. It's getting a cam, torque converter, valve springs, push rods, everything.
Right.
And then I got to take it to Kennesaw to get it tuned. They're just going to charge me $600 to do a dyno tune. I told him I wanted to be at least $400 to the crank. He said, "Oh yeah, that's going to happen." So I'm excited about that.
Same thing. Exact same thing.
Yep. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
See the difference in the wide body?
Mm-hmm.
My truck's rare too. Mine's a quadra steer, so the back tires, when you turn the front tires, the back tires turn too. You don't see a whole lot of quadra steer Sierras out there. They're rare.
Right.
That looks good. When you go build my Mustang, Josh?
I don't know.
And that thing looks wicked.
He's been.
Is it an F-197?
Today.
It's a wide body GT500 I started on.
What year is that, Josh? A 13 or a 14?
10.
10? Okay.
I think the 10 and the 13 are the same body style.
It's still under the S-197 platform, but yeah, that's a good old car. my favorite years for the Mustang are 13s and 14s. I used to have a 2012 Pony package. It had a cold air intake, a tuner, a one-piece aluminum drive shaft, and a muffler delete. And you know, ask Josh, that car for a V6 was pretty quick.
All right.
It wasn't bad, but the reason you got to put a one-piece drive shaft on them is because the stock drive shaft is a two-piece. It's got a rubber gasket in the middle. And if you take the governor off the car, the drive shaft can only handle a certain rotational velocity of like 135 and it'll explode. Yeah. So you put that one piece drive shaft on there and you're solid.
You fixed the problem. Josh.
And then I used to have a 2014 Mustang GT 6-speed manual Coyote. I had that car for about a month. Yeah. The Pony package, the V6, that's where I made my biggest mistake. The red one was an automatic, and they wanted me to keep the automatic instead of the Coyote, and I wound up getting rid of the blue one.
This what is what I'm building.
Is that a Lambda?
For my wife.
Oh, Rabadon, hell yeah! When did you get that?
I've had this.
I ain't never seen it before.
Brian was just building, right? Brian or Fred were just building that.
No, they built a Sesto Elemento and a Huracan. Both of those were Aoshima kits. This is a Fujimi kit.
Oh,
you talking about the buddy build?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep, this is...
Yep, Brian finally got through with his. It's had so many parts in it.
This actually seems like a relatively simple kit. It is essentially a curbside. It is essentially a curbside kit.
Yeah, don't have a motor.
Well, it's got one, but it's... I don't know how well you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's basically, I mean, it's basically
already there. Yeah, you don't have to build it.
You just got to go in and paint all that shit and then detail it out a little bit, stuff it under the windows. It should be a relatively simple kit, but
how much flashings on that body, Josh? Or the mold line or whatever.
That's bad.
That's what this kit right here is going to be, Josh. This one here. I bought it, and it's
Liberty Walk GTR.
Liberty Walk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's got the wide body fenders on it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a badass looking car.
How much did you give for that one, Terry?
I got it from Plaza Japan. Probably paid about $25 for it.
See, that's not bad at all.
It's gonna have a It's actually got a hood and everything. It's got a chrome. Yeah, it's kind of like what Brian went through. This thing's just got a ton of parts in it. I just like it. It's a GTR is what it is. Liberty Walker, Liberty Walk, LV Performance. A lot of this stuff, when you buy this stuff, it's normally like a curbside. It's normally what it is. It doesn't have a motor sitting in it, but this one does. And then I got this. I got this too. I mean, Josh has already seen it.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh damn. I bet you that thing costs some money.
Yeah, it's $54.
For that? That ain't horrible.
Nope, $54 is what I paid for it.
I got a monster truck.
Yeah, $54 is what it was. I got that, and then I got a bunch of bikes. I say a bunch of bikes. I got 5 or 6 bikes that I bought. But
I finally dug my GTR out.
I got that Supra that you showed earlier. Yeah, that's sweet right there. I like that one.
This is Aoshima GTR.
Yeah, that's
That
cool.
thing's clean, dude. Is it right-hand drive?
Yeah, it's all right-hand drive. It's got a full engine and everything.
Hell, guys, when I was stationed in Japan, I seen a bunch of like Nissan GTR right-hand drives. They're pretty badass.
I'm telling you right now, it looks exactly the same way that Liberty Walk kit is.
Yep.
I mean, exactly.
Except that one ain't a wide body though.
No, I mean you can build that one. I got either way.
Are you gonna put the wide body fenders on it, or?
Well, you know it.
Yeah, you can't build the Liberty Walk kit any other way but to do it with the wide body fenders on it.
I've never heard of a Liberty Walk. I mean, I've heard of GTRs, but
It's just
you should go look at some.
like a sponsored
You
car.
want to see some badass Liberty Walk cars? Go look at some Liberty Walk Lambos.
Yeah, they are.
is that just a company like that does modifications to the car, kind of like Hennessy,
Yeah,
or what?
Yeah, that's the wide
Liberty
body.
Walk they're just the manufacturer of wide body kits.
Okay,
LP Works, subsidiary.
gotcha.
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, I figured that would be it. So is that all they do? Is just wide body? They don't do any kind of like engine, drivetrain, performance
They
thing?
do performance upgrades as a company, but they're mainly known for just wide body and stuff.
Sweet.
that's the other pictures on the back. We can see it.
Hell yeah.
Give you a picture of the ass end of it. It's got the wing comes up off the back of it. But it'll be interesting. Like I say, I'd already pulled it out and looked at it a while back when I got it. I got it over at, and I don't know if you do any of it or not, AJ, but there's a place called Plaza Japan. Okay.
Yeah.
Any of this Hiroshima or whatever they call these kits, these Liberty Walk kits and all that stuff. Some of these kits you can get for $18, but the bad thing about it is they charge a lot for shipping because it comes out of Japan, so you have to get your shipping figured out by if you put 4 or 5 kits in there and you look at the shipping versus what the kits are. You can take the shipping and, divide it off into the 4 or 5 kits, whatever you got. And then you'll say, well, hell, I can't buy that at the hobby shop, but they got it and I'm going to pay $30 for it. Time the shipping's paid out, which still ain't really a bad price for that kit.
No.
It's like getting a Mia kit. They're excellent kits. I mean, it's molded in all kind of colors. It's not just in black. But I mean, this one's the same way. The interior and the back seats are all molded together. You got to put the seats together in here. The wheels are actually 2 or 3 pieces. Yeah, center pieces it goes on. But there's not a whole lot of parts in here. I'm trying to actually see. Notice thing's got to have a dash, interior. Trying to see about. Let's look at it right here. See what it was looking like. You know what?
Yeah.
There is No engine in this car. The hood will come off, but there is no engine in this car. Wow.
Is it like a molded? Is it like a molded engine like you see in some kits, like this Lamborghini I'm building?
There's no motor in it at all. None. That's what I was just looking for. There's no motor in this kit at all. And the freaking hood comes off. Wow.
Oh goodness.
You know the motor's in the back of that car, right?
That's the interior. And the dash. Oh, I see why. You know why it probably doesn't have an engine in it?
Why is that?
Because I have 2 dashes and 2 interiors.
What?
That's a double print. There's 2 dashes. Yep. There's 2 dashes in there. 2 dashes. There's 2 of them on top.
Oh, wait a minute. I guarantee you one of those dashes is for right-hand side or right-hand drive and one's for left.
Yep.
Look on the bottom of them.
You're right.
I've got a Revell McLaren 570S that's got 2 dashes in the kit.
That's what it is. One's a right hand, one's a left hand.
Yeah.
But there's still no engine molded into this car at all. Nowhere.
So there's no like in one piece injection molded engine or nothing.
Nope. Nope.
It's probably in the aftermarket kit.
Yeah, it's probably in the other box that they. Yeah, no. I got 2 different hoods. Let me just look and see if it actually shows. I'll drop everything on the freaking floor. That's the first time I've actually
You see how big it shaped his face. It was so different. You were taking me to see him in concert. I don't care where we had.
I've never seen him in concert.
You did too? You and Maxine?
I didn't play that year.
Yeah, you did.
You want me to show you proof?
Y'all went to that rock fest. Yes, you did. I don't care where we had to go.
dude, I'm telling you, there is no freaking motor to this car. No motor to this car at all.
Terry's got to inspect them instructions.
I'm inspecting them, son. And what I'm seeing is there's no motor to this car.
See anything wrong, Jimmy? We got no engines, do we?
Nope. No engine with a removable hood. How about that? With a removable hood. Why would you do something like that?
Got fucked up.
That is fucked up. Well, that means I can find me a V6 and find me some turbos and all that kind of stuff, and I could probably put one in here.
Where did you get your display case at, bud? That looks good.
Come from Carney Plastics. They're out of California. Get me off of there. Get off of there.
I wonder what the hell happened to Miguel.
No telling. I wasn't really expecting him probably to come back. Most of the time he gets involved, and he's probably involved with his guys that's printing. Which, you know, I mean, I understand. They're trying to get this thing up and running, you know. But I hadn't seen anything from his guy yet, as far as the stuff that they're printing or supposedly.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
For the stuff he's printing, having printed up for me, which I mean, like I say, I'm not in no rush for it, but it will be okay.
I've got to get him to print. I got to send him over the dimensions for the bead locks for the wheels on this Peterbilt.
Right.
Oh,
Trying to figure out how to put this shit back in here to where it'll go.
I got a question. Y'all might be able to help me. Do y'all where could I get the Is there any guys that make decals for the General Lee or what?
You can you probably gonna have a hard time with it, but you can actually print them yourself. You just got to make them up. Then you got to clear coat. You can clear coat them and put them on.
Well, I got my brother gave me a thing of Mark Fit. I got that. So I think it's to me a Mark Fit.
Yep. Yeah, I got. You're talking about the fluid to put them on with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all that and everything, but it's not real sure that you're gonna be able to find any. To be honest about it, I mean, I've got a kit, an 18th scale kit. I do have a sticker of a rebel flag, but that ain't good. But they're kind of hard. They're kind of hard to come by.
I don't know. I've heard if you're like
Josh, what
huh?
Is it Gravity Co. or Spain? You think they have the paint code for the General Lee?
They definitely have it.
It's probably gonna be something like a competition orange is what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it'll be competition orange.
Yeah, it's like
Because I mean,
I'm a Mopar.
It's not nothing, you know, as far as a crazy color. It's just a regular. It's just a regular orange, and probably comp orange is probably it. There's some of the stuff that I like. That's them old, the old gas or decals.
Yeah, those are neat.
Yeah.
I got several of those.
Have y'all ever seen them rat paint kits?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. When my shop cards come in, I'll shoot you an email and get your address, and I'll send you one of them. I'm gonna have some more printed off when I get these next two builds done. The F-100 and the Peterbilt.
I hear you. I'll be glad when you get them done, buddy. I want to see what it's gonna look like with some paint on it.
Yeah, I need to get
It already looks good now, but you know.
I need to get this grill in and the mesh and all that stuff and start
Right.
trying to get this Peterbilt done and get it off my damn desk because
well, you still got a trailer to build, but I mean that you won't be so involved with that though. It won't take a long time to get that done.
you know what? I wonder. I do wonder if right off I've got enough styrene to start the trailer at least.
I don't know, but I was going to tell you too. Wherever if you were trying to find that diamond plate, you might want to see if you can find you some diamond plate to put on that low boy. Are you gonna put some wood in it, or you just gonna do it all plastic?
It'll be all like a steel finish.
I got you.
See, this is the remaining styrene that I have
You're gonna have to get
left
some
over.
more. You're probably gonna need some more. I imagine you got enough for 2 rails, but I mean putting cross members and everything in too, though.
Yeah, but the thing with running this 438, what I can do is all of the 250.
Yeah.
I can run, kind of tuck it up where it's level with the top.
Yep.
And that'll just leave a chamber below it where it's kind of hung down.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I need to figure out how long the cargo hold area of my trailer needs to be.
You need to measure. You're gonna have to measure from that 5th wheel back.
Well, I mean, I know I got an idea for what I want to use, like as far as overall length goes. It's going to be like 20, 25 or so inches. But what I need to do is I need to figure out which 2 vehicles I want to put on the trailer. And then I need to measure from, where the tongue comes back here and then drops down.
That's what you got to figure out. Is how far you got to have.
I need to measure
for them tires to turn back there.
I need to measure from right in here back to where it comes up over the back axle again.
Just take what you need to do is take you a measurement from the center of that, where that kingpin would be in that 5th wheel, to the outside corner or the outside back edge of that tire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then make sure that everything clears.
Would actually go in that 5th wheel to the outside back edge of that tire, so you know how much swing you got to have underneath that trailer. Then allow yourself whatever you want as far as clearance, because if that truck's turning, you got to be able to clear the drop. You know what I'm saying? The drop on the low boy.
Yeah, so I've got
You're welcome. Happy Mother's Day.
about 3.5 inches.
Those pyrides, I don't care.
I would only go at 3.5 inches. I would only go like 3 and
3 3/4.
3 3/4. I mean, if you're going for realistic, you only need about a foot and a half between the rear wheels and the actual drop.
Yeah. But see, I've got to figure out now, once I get this built, I've got to come back that 3 3/4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And that's got to be on the inside. So that's not counting however thick the railing is.
That's right.
Punch it back another, 1/2 inch or better.
Right.
Come back and down. And then I need to measure from the wall right here all the way back to the next wall where the trailer comes up over the rear end.
I mean, are you going to go to the extent of it being like what they call, you know what an RGN is?
RGN. Why does that sound familiar?
Because it's the same low boy that they use. We call them low boys, but they're called actually RGN because they detach. You take right there.
They got the detachable nose on them.
Right. You take a block of wood, a 6x6 or an 8x8, and you lay it right across the back of the frame rail by the 5th wheel, and you lower that trailer down, and you drop it, you pull out from underneath it. And that's how they unload a Traco.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, they're called RGNs is what they're called. But I mean,
Yeah,
that's just freaking work.
For me, it's figuring out, for me, it would be figuring out how to make the 2 pieces detachable, but once you couple them, they're locked.
All you need is hooks. But I mean, the thing is that you couldn't actually make it really functional other than you picking the trailer up and set it back in the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've already got a method picked out for getting the trailer hooked up to the fifth wheel. I've already got that figured out.
Mhm.
It's going to be detaching the nose of the trailer from the rest of it. You got my brain working.
You may be better off by just doing just making a hard chassis instead of trying to do. I'm telling you, it's going to be an ordeal to try to figure it out, because you're going to have the weight of the trailer plus the two models sitting on whatever that hook's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Unless I just build a big ass ramp trailer.
Just build you. I'd build a step deck and put some ramps on the side of it. That's what they normally pull cars on, if they're not pulling car haulers. But I mean, you're trying to build something that's going to be rat rod. You know what I mean? So really, a step deck's not going to be the way you'd really want to go, because you want something to, accent off of the truck itself.
Yeah. If I'm going to build a trailer that's got to match the truck, it's kind of got to have that attitude where it's functional, but it doesn't make sense for it to function the way that it does.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna take some thinking on doing that, as far as getting that set up. But I mean, doing an RGN, the old style lowboy, they made a bulldozer and a lowboy trailer here not long back. Let me see if I got it handy. I know I got it around here. I'll have to dig it out. Maybe I'll look tomorrow. You're gonna be on with me tomorrow sometime. I'll dig that lowboy out. I think I got it here. I ain't sure. I'll see if I do, but it's got a bulldozer and it's got ramps that flip up on the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's an old style lowboy.
I've seen an RGN before. We got a company here in our town called Graham County Land, and then we got Love, and he's real big, but they got lowboys. I think
Had a company called Graham County Land.
Huh?
Had a company called Graham County Land.
Yeah, the owner, he got $3 million for his workers for a COVID release fund. He wound up pocketing all $3 million, and they shut it down. I forget the name of what they're changing the company to. I think it's like Lime Rock or something. I don't know.
How nice.
Shut them down. It was like paper and everything.
We got to figure this shit out, Terry.
I know. At least we got some ideas.
See, what I would do is go on the online and get like pictures of
reference photos
that you like,
and just base off that,
and then kind of set your pieces down and see what you like and what you can actually build, right?
Yeah. See, but it goes back to what Terry was saying, where I kind of want to be able to detach the nose of the trailer in two sections, where it comes off the back of the truck and it sets down. I want to be able to detach that piece from the back of it.
This ain't gonna show the trailer on it. This is the actual bulldozer.
So why don't you do like, you know what I mean, like a square tube, and then you slide the other square tube into it.
See, there's a lot of ways I can do this, where I could have some a certain size tube or square stock coming in through the side to sort of lock the two together.
Yeah.
Or I could do a hook where when it's got weight on it, it's got a rod or something that it slips down over.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just carve the locking mechanisms out in the end of the styrene strip that I'm using.
Yeah, but the problem is that's probably not going to look very good, though.
Well, it will if I hide it on the inside of the frame rails.
Oh.
See, the rest of it will be covered up with flat styrene sheet. Yeah, see, that's cool, but I would want it to dip off right there in front of the front tires and be almost ground level.
Right. Make a low boy out of it. I've got the low boy somewhere. It's not here. So I've got a tank truck. I've got a cattle trailer. Both of these bulldozers, but I do not have that that particular trailer here. It's probably up there at the storage where everything else is.
I'm getting the image of how I want this to work in my head.
Well, it's like I said, if you're trying to make it, like a fully functional thing, you'll have a lot of time tied up in it.
I'll have as much or more time tied up in the trailer than I do the truck.
But I mean, the way an RGN works is when you pull out there, you got a actual engine. Some of them work on hydraulics. Brother-in-law's got a portable Honda engine on his that runs a pump, and it will lower the front of that trailer down. And when it does, he can lower it down to where it rests on the boards that's on the back of that trailer, where you got it on the back of the trailer. I mean, on the back of the frame rails. And it won't let it drag the ground, and he can actually pull away from it.
Yeah.
Normally what happens on an RGN, they normally put a little wood right up on the front edge of the trailer to where it's not sitting directly on the ground, to where the actual hooks can hook it. Then he turns the hydraulic pump back on, and it actually picks up the trailer up off the ground, and it's hooked. It don't come off.
Let's see, what size is this rod?
Josh, what did you say the other guy's name was?
Do what?
What did you say his name was?
Who?
Risden Design.
His name is also Josh.
It's Josh.
That's what Josh.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
What's that a figurine of? Can you zoom in on that?
What was that?
Your figurine.
What's that figurine beside your model?
It's a D&D figure.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not 3D printed. This is.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually testing out the new speed paint from Army Painter.
Oh, okay.
So that's a leather paint.
Cool.
That's cool.
So then, good for interiors, right?
Yep.
You
I
know,
see that Jeep. You've been sitting there with it for a minute or two.
I put on the roll cage tonight.
Actually rolling. How about that?
Oh yeah, this is so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna paint it, but
Get the spray
Damn, Terry,
out and go at it.
Man.
What was that?
Terry's done got me moving over here.
Uh-oh.
I put too many thoughts in his head, Josh. I mean, that's what I do for a living. I mean, I'm a truck driver. I've been doing it for 22 years. And, sometimes it takes, I say this, but I mean, Josh got a lot of great ideas, but sometimes I mention stuff and it makes his clock tick. So, and he starts getting at it.
It's all right. I'm gonna.
I'm already figuring out
your fifth wheel.
Yeah. So I'm going to run 3 different size tubes. Where the fifth wheel's at. Oops.
Yeah.
That hole that's in there.
Yeah.
3/32 inch styrene tube fits right in the groove. Okay, so I've got some 5/32 tubing, which is going to sleeve around the 3/32 tubing. And then I've got some 7/32 tubing, which is going to sleeve around that. This is just going to add durability.
Yep.
Sit that on the back of the truck.
Wait a minute. Before you stick it back on there, look at the back of that fifth wheel. Does it actually hold it level where you can look directly into the butt end of the fifth wheel? Does it actually have, does it have a slot in it?
Yeah, it's got a slot in it.
I'm talking about a vertical slot.
Here, I'll just
from side to side. Yeah, let me look right at the tail end of it. It probably doesn't. It probably just has the whole slot.
Blow me up.
All right, take a little picture from level. Take it off. Flip it over like it's supposed to be. No, flip it over like it's supposed to be. Take a picture from the back end of it where the ramps are. I'm trying to see if it's got an actual slot side to side. You know what I'm saying? It does not. Okay. See, if Kingpin's got, it kind of resembles an I formation. It's got a cap right on the bottom of it that also keeps it. It lets it go in so far.
But what I'm going to be doing is, you see the 3 different size tubes?
Yep.
They're there how they're loose right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need to make an eyelet to keep it from moving. That will sit down in there like this. And that's where our hitch will actually start.
How long do you need the small tubing for the fifth wheel? How much of that do you need to leave it exposed for it to go into it?
Just until it barely stops before bottoming out when it passes through.
What would you say, like a 1/4 inch or so? Or
probably not even that, about 1/8 of an inch.
Okay. Terry, have you built the Dodge Ram BTS kit yet, or no?
No, I don't even own that kit.
My brother got one and I got one, and he's helping me convert it. We ain't worked on it in a little while, but it's we put Hellcat wheels on. We're putting a Elephant underneath the hood. And I think I'm wanting to paint it like a Dodge Viper, like an HDR, like 2008. Right. I'm wanting to paint it with the offset red stripe.
Cutting fucking styrene.
I messed him up. I dropped him out. He's liable to be mad at me. He had 2 screens up down there, and I tried to put one of them out, and it was wrong.
He'll come back. What happened to Josh? Where'd he go?
That's what I'm saying. There was 2 screens up here, and I was trying to get rid of one of them because he was on both of them, and when I hit the one, it put him out.
He'll come back. There he is.
I did it. Sorry. There was 2 screens up here when you were here.
Yeah.
And one of them had all 4 of us on it, like it is right now. And when I clicked on it, I was just trying to remove it, and it pulled you with it, and I'm going, crap.
So I was going to share the screen. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
That's what that is, but, you know.
Yeah.
Way to go, Terry. Way to go.
Yeah. Hey, if you want it messed up, just tell me.
Hey, I am the StreamYard guy. I know.
Yeah. Honest mistake, my man. Honest mistake. But if you put it back up there, I'll put it in there if you want to.
No, here. Check this out. I've used this picture before. Check this out. I've used that picture before when trying to do some of that stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good picture right there too, Josh.
Yeah, like I said, I use this picture.
That's a little different, and that's kind of set up like an RGN, but it's got that front wheel on the trailer, which is kind of not a normal thing because that front wheel serves no purpose.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, I mean, for an RGN is set up similar to that, but it doesn't have a wheel on it. Of course, that's a truck from Europe too, so.
Yeah, but that front wheel, the front wheels don't touch, if I remember right.
Right.
They're just there for when it like goes over a speed bump, so it doesn't bottom out.
I got you.
But you can stop sharing now.
All right. I got this hitch figured out. Wow, look at all that porno.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta, and the thing is if you're doing a freaking low boy, normally your tires on your low boy is going to be a little smaller than what your truck tires are. They're going to be those being what they are. Just say on a regular truck, on a regular semi, like the 22.5s you got on the other Peterbilt. When you go to the back on a low boy, they're going to be the 19s, whatever they are, something 19s. They won't be a 22.5.
Not this old boy.
So
not this old boy at all.
I'm just saying, you know, and I know what you're doing, but I'm just saying, you know, that's the norm when you see a low boy.
This old boy's going with some 50s.
Gonna be some of the same bad boys on the back of it.
Same exact tires and wheels. I'm already over here working on this damn hitch, getting it squared away and fixed.
Yep. Just remember, when you do that, you build it, and I know you know this already, you're going to have the whole freaking front 3/4 of that trailer sitting on that freaking tongue. So you're going to have to build that tongue pretty sturdy.
Well, it will be. You know it will be.
But also, you got to remember, too, you got to allow the freaking swing for them tires.
Yeah, that'll make sure it clears. That way, if I want to set the trailer up where it's on an angle.
Yep, that's what I'm finna tell you. You take it to Acme and set it on an angle. You want it to be clear and where everything clears.
Yeah, I'll get it to clear.
Need to find somebody. Need to get Miguel to actually make you some freaking mud flaps to put on the back of it with Peterbilt on it.
Get them where they're wide too, so they cover the back of the tire.
Covers up the whole back end of the tire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't your does your rear frame stick out past the tires any at all?
On the truck? No. The tires are back half an inch past the back of the chassis.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of the look I was going for with it.
Yeah, you better off and not even worrying about the freaking.
I do mud flaps on the trailer, maybe.
Yeah, not on that truck. You won't though.
Okay, so snip that off, and then we're gonna go here and snip you off and you off. Okay.
Does your 332nd, is that solid or is that also a tube?
It's a tube, but I can
I'd fill it in if you can.
I can fill it in or get rod.
Yep. It'll make it even more sturdy.
There you go. Hey Terry, did you see the chat?
Yeah. Who is who? I wonder who that is.
I have no
Wow.
idea. It's
Wow. That's nice.
you can you know how to block that, right?
Yeah, I mean I can.
You know how to take it off, right? No. You know how to take it out of the chat, right?
Hang on a minute.
What are we looking for? I'm curious.
I think the person in the chat room's a little curious too.
No, I'm not sure how do you take it out, Josh?
So there's 3 little dots on
Yeah,
the.
but it's not showing me. It's not telling me I can do that. It's telling me to put user in timeout or block.
You can do either or.
What does the comment say?
It just
say
says
hello.
It just says hello. There's nothing there yet, but let me try something here.
Yeah, see, now they're commenting because we're talking about them.
Hey there. Hang on a minute. Let's see what we can do here.
I want to fight crime with me.
Nice. Want to fight crime with me? Sure.
Oh my God. He's going to send Terry a link to his OnlyFans here in a minute.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was trying to. I see you.
Right after he puts up a link to the chat room in there.
I don't get what's so funny if it just says, hey.
You haven't been on social media very much, have you?
Not today.
Not with us, he ain't.
Yeah.
No, I work from 3 to 11, just 5 days a week, so I don't really get a chance to get on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get bad quickly.
I'm trying to read the comments. It says chat, and then it just goes under comments, and all I'm saying is
he's done deleted it, so.
Yeah.
I was trying to actually go in here and find y'all in here to make y'all moderators, and
Hey, Terry, I don't think you can because you don't have a paid service.
Yeah, just hang on.
The other side of that
I've actually got other people that are actually moderators. Terry at the Hobby Barn is. I mean, but until y'all actually comment in the comments, I can't make you a moderator.
Yeah, but on StreamYard, right? Or are you talking about YouTube?
No, I'm talking about StreamYard. I can go in here and highlight your name to where you can be a moderator through the YouTube. I can't do anything through StreamYard. That's why I'm on the phone looking at comments, because I can do it on the actual YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I thought you knew you could do that on StreamYard too.
No.
Oh, yeah. You can. It's way easier to do it on StreamYard.
Well, I ain't figured all that out yet.
And there's that.
Yeah, it's just going to keep happening at this point. So, Terry, on StreamYard, there's the name, right? And then there's 3 little dots.
Yeah.
Click the dots, and 2 options come up.
Right.
One says block. One says put in timeout. You can use either or, and it gets rid of it.
Right.
Or you could just reply and say, yeah, I want to fight crime.
That's right. What porn site is it? See, they come right back. I'm a woman of the cloth.
Oh God.
Here we go. We can just get in more and more.
Oh I'm a woman of the cloth. How are you now? My brother must have dropped out on us. Hey, girl.
I don't know what the deal is because I can't do anything with them now. It says they're blocked, but
You might actually have to go to each comment.
I have, but it says user blocked.
Or if I want to run the needle wire up through this.
As an error occurred, try refreshing the page.
Well, try refreshing the page. Of course, we're all probably going to be kicked out, but
Yeah, probably says changes you made will not be saved.
well, that's just rude.
What a bitch.
One of y'all actually put a comment down in the bottom. Let me see if I can make y'all moderator right quick and see if y'all can do anything with it.
I can't
comment from StreamYard stuff.
No, on YouTube. Do it on YouTube.
I can't either.
Do a comment on YouTube.
Oh no, hold on. Yeah.
Time for some naked karaoke.
Josh, you should now see yours highlighted.
He's got his mic muted.
No, they didn't come in here on StreamYard and they are doing something because I can't undo. Can you hear me, Josh?
I can.
Was you able to do anything with any of those comments? I got you set as a moderator on YouTube.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but they've got it. They've got it to where I can't. Let me hang on.
Huh. That's funny.
It won't even let me. Let's see. There was a problem with the server. They done went in and got a hold to the servers. What they've done.
Well,
they done got a hold to the server. Must be hackers.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Because I can't do anything on YouTube and it keeps telling me error. Let's see. It says, Josh, you in Oregon is timed out.
And who are hackers? Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Who are hackers? You see what I'm saying? Somebody's in there with Josh.
Uh-huh. Oh man. Well, guys, I think I am going to take off. I got to get up.
Yeah, I'm finna have to get out of here myself because my wife is ready to go to bed. So I got to put all this stuff up. So.
Heck yeah. I'll be on tomorrow evening sometime, I'm sure.
All right, buddy. We will see all of y'all later. Appreciate y'all coming on and having a little chat with us.
All right, fellas. Y'all have a good one.
All right. We'll talk with y'all later.
Bye.
See you guys.